All right, this is JB Metal, Castle Blakk Radio, tape for broadcast interview with Sean Peck of the power metal band Cage.
What's up?
All right. So what's the story behind the band name? Is there, or is it just the name?
Well, we were really into the band Fight, so we wanted a one-syllable name, and normally I come up with all the names, but this drummer who was like way back, you know, didn't even make a record. He's like, what about the name Cage? I'm like, nah, that's got to be taken, and it wasn't taken, and we trademarked it, and we're like, how is there not another band named Cage? It's like a miracle. So, you know, like I said, it was all just because we wanted to be a one-syllable, like what's cool that's one syllable that hasn't been taken, and Cage was it.
Cool, I like it.
Yeah.
Just because I was trying to do my homework and because I'm a DJ, I try to fill all the holes in my catalog. For some reason, I can't find your second album anywhere. Is that because it's extra special, or
it's out of print?
Out of print.
Yeah. That was on a label called Omega out of Germany, and then we re-licensed it again, and that sold out. So we're probably going to remix that whole record, because the story behind Astrology and the mixing of that record is something that's too long to go into, but it was a complete nightmare. We mixed it like 3 times. It still sounded like shit. Some people swear by the record. We love the album, but we gotta when we repress it, we want to do it right. So we're gonna probably take time. And
I'll definitely look forward to that.
But the name Cage, remember, most cages are made out of metal. I mean, let's get that straight, right?
Right. Now you have a song, Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Do you believe in the urban myth, or have you actually seen one on tour somewhere? Or just,
well, you know, Will Shaw from Heir Apparent here is going to sing Chupacabra with me tonight.
Oh, perfect.
So that's kind of cool that you asked that question.
That song. You do the English or Spanish version?
You know, maybe I'll throw him a loop, and I'll sing part of it in Spanish, and he'll look at me like he won't know what the hell's going on if I do that. So we're going to do English tonight, though. I don't see many Mexicans in the crowd. But I normally base it on how many Mexican fans I see.
But it's good to be bilingual, because you know, it opens up the audience.
Well, we love playing in Mexico. We played a ton of shows in Mexico, and it's fantastic.
So you may have actually seen one when you were down there.
I did not see a Chupacabra, but I pretty much believe in every conspiracy theory there is. Like, I believe Osama bin Laden is Obama.
Oh, okay.
I believe he's actually Obama.
I'm going to interrupt for one second.
That's okay. I can edit it out. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The keys will be in the barbecue grill to the broiler, not the grill itself, on the right-hand side. It's the orange key.
Okay.
Ciao.
That's okay. You're working, so.
Anyways, I believe in every conspiracy theory. I believe in the reptilians, like Hillary Clinton's a reptilian, alien probably, aliens, the Illuminati. I believe all of them. You could make up one right now, and I would believe it.
Well, I know you must, because on the same album you have the Philadelphia Experiment. So you're definitely into that stuff.
It's more fun to believe in all the conspiracy theories than to say none of them are real. Right. It's just way more fun.
Well, there is some kernels of truth in all of them.
Yeah.
But what kernel it is, we may never know. It's like how many licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
But how boring are the people that don't believe in any conspiracies?
Right.
I mean, boring.
Very closed-minded.
Yeah.
Got a lot of killer artwork on the different albums. I noticed it's the same artist do almost all of it, or?
Mark Sasso's been the Cage artist for a while. He was at the show last night. We got to hang out with him. I was actually at his house night before last, hanging out. He was showing me all the new work he did on the Dio stuff, and he's a good friend and does incredible paintings, and we're friends too through this whole process. We became really good friends, and he's real well known now for doing a lot of the Dio stuff, but he's got a lot of original content coming out of his own ideas that are going to be really exciting.
Yeah, I wasn't aware it was the same guy, because it's hard to, when you're looking at a CD cover, the signature's so small, it's hard to make out. It appears the entire band has nicknames. I was hoping there would be a couple other guys here, but normally there's just one guy that has a nickname. I just think it's funny that every guy in the band has a nickname.
That's kind of our thing. I give everybody that comes into the band a nickname, because it's just kind of fun. And I gave myself a nickname. The one we've been running with, I'm thinking about changing my name from Sean the Hell Destroyer Peck, just to simply be called Laser. I think I should just be Laser. Not many other people are digging it, but we're having fun with it. Going, Laser, hand me those guitar cables. anyways, yeah, the nickname thing's fun.
Has the tour been going well for Ancient Evil? Has the response been good?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we've been changing up the set a lot. We've been doing all different stuff with the set. Sometimes we play a heavy amount of songs from Ancient Evil, sometimes not. Just depends on what the plan is. You know, tonight I think we're only doing one song of Ancient Evil, but they all go over great live, and the touring has been great, and the reaction to the album was fantastic, which I thought it would be. It would take people like a while to get with the album because it's such a big concept, so complicated. I thought it would really take people like, you know, after the fourth time, you know, I really started liking it, but it was completely shocked me that like right out of the gate people were digging it,
good.
Which it was a pleasant surprise.
I did 2 questions in one there. Now, I was thinking of something else while you were saying that. I want to apologize. I missed you the last time you came through. You played 2 dates in the area, and one of them was 11/12. I thought it was 12/11, so I totally screwed it up. And at the time, there was a formal request from your management for me to do an interview during that time, so I totally screwed the whole thing up. So I apologize. I'm making up for it now, doing the interview.
Well, you know what? Your apology is totally accepted. How about that?
Okay, I appreciate it. I mean, I did intend to go. I was one of the guys actually here at this show. I'm like, oh, I'm going to see Cage next week. And he's like, dude, that was last week. And I'm like, what?
Oh my God.
So I really apologize.
Well, you're here tonight. You're here tonight.
Is that Cassandra on the cover of Ancient Evil?
No, that is the Annabelle Worthington. That's the wife on the cover.
Okay.
So that's the final scene in the when he goes through, you know, to hell and back, and he finally makes it back. Hey, I got what we needed to save my wife, and he's too late, and she's already transformed into a.
Oh, the reason why I asked our station owner's name is Sandra, and I always send out Cassandra to her. So.
Oh, nice. I just found out there in the new Mortal Kombat game there is a character called Cassandra Cage.
Oh wow.
Johnny Cage's daughter. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it's a little nod to
you never
the
know.
album, you know. I can't read my own chicken scratch.
I know the feeling.
And bands you don't show with on this tour that we want to check out that maybe underground or openers or something. Just something
well, Spiritual Sickness is the band that's with us, and they're fantastic. They're our good buddies. Great power metal band. Killer singer, great songs, great guitar player, great drummer, and great friends. So I mean, that is the band. Everybody listening should check out Spiritual Sickness. They're out of New York.
That was the first band, correct?
Yeah, that was the first band.
Oh, I like them. So
yeah, they got really cool songs, classic heavy metal with some thrash in it.
Some CDs, so.
And that's the band everyone listening should check out.
And then there must have been some other killer shows you've done. I see you did some shows with like Metal Allegiance, and I even see you did a show in Vegas at Vamped. I know doing a show with the Count. Did you get to meet him?
No.
Oh, I love his TV show, Counting Cars.
I didn't get to meet him, but the club was great, the show was great, but the Metal Allegiance show, we did the Lemmy tribute show after his funeral, sold out of the whiskey, and that was like, part of heavy metal history. That was fantastic.
Lemmy is God.
Someone wrote in the newspaper that Rob Halford came out with the band before Metal Allegiance and played. They thought it was Halford, so that's kind of cool.
Well, that's a compliment, I think,
Mostly because I was bald and wearing all leather.
Well, it's a little hot for an all-leather suit tonight, so I can understand.
I'm going to wear it. I'm going to try and I'm going to see how long I can last in that thing.
I noticed there's something called Project One in the works. Is that still...
Yes. That is, we're 8 songs in. We try and innovate in the idea department like we did with the Ancient Evil album with the book and everything. And it's Cage writing it. It might come out under a different name. There's different components that are going to be mixed in. I could tell you off the record, but on the record I can't reveal it yet.
That's fine.
But it's going to be a holy shit moment for everybody that finds out once the press comes out on it.
Okay. Now, I saw there's a book on the merch stand. Is that what you're referring to?
That's the Ancient Evil book, yeah.
Okay. Is that like the story of the CD?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on audiobook and paperback. People listening. Amazon's got it. It's all over the place.
You have to get one.
It's on ebook, and I wrote it just to flush out everything that fill in all the gaps between the songs, and we've been selling a lot of the book, which is really cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So no Project One songs tonight?
No, there will be no.
Okay, I got to ask. And then, of course, just a couple quick questions about the Denner Sherman. Obviously, I know it's getting a great response because every time I play it, I get a great response on the radio.
Oh, that's great.
I've turned a lot of people onto it. I enjoy it. I've been a Merciful Fate fan almost, since.
If you're not a
Don't Break
Merciful Fate fan, I mean, are you really a metal fan? I mean,
Some people, it's an acquired taste. Some people don't go to the evil side, or they just. Some people have trouble with King Diamond just because of his voice, or it's just too evil. I don't understand it myself.
Well, we're getting some of, there's been some of that, the people that can't deal with the voice, that are like happy, that like we've got kind of a voice like me going on now.
Okay.
Which is cool. There's also the other people. It's like, he sucks. He's not King Diamond.
Right.
It's funny.
Well,
but
it's not Merciful Fate. It's Denner Sherman.
Right.
It's good to see those guys back together. It's good to see doing something else. When that EP came out, I was like, oh my fucking God. I played it to death. I mean, I don't know if I tagged you as much as I tagged Denner Sherman on Facebook, but it gets a lot of airplay on our radio station.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, that the song Satan's Tomb, the title track, I just recorded that chorus and sent it to Hank, and that's how I got the gig, just off that chorus alone. So, the fact that I'm in the band with those guys is still really hard to believe. I walk in the practice room and there's Hank Sherman and Michael Denner. Like, hey, let's jam.
I'm not worthy. Oh, perfect example. Right there. Every time I see the front of a Dodge, I think Denner Sherman now.
Nice.
With that new grill.
That's cool.
It looks just like the logo.
That's great.
Except for the points on the edges, but it looks just like the Denner Sherman logo.
That's great.
So I just wanted to. I appreciate taking the time.
Yeah.
And I did bring the CD covers from those, so I'll plug you for more autographs.
Awesome.
But thanks again. And can you do like a real quick radio shout saying who you are, the band you're in, and say you're listening to Castle Blakk Radio?
Yeah. Hey everybody, this is Sean Peck from Cage. You're listening to Castle Blakk Radio, my favorite radio station ever!
Cool, thank you.
I'll do another one for Denner Sherman. Hey all you metal freaks, listen up. It's Sean Peck, the singer of Denner Sherman. Turn up the station because Castle Blakk is on the air!
Cool. Fucking rock.